What kind of stuff do you play with? Minecraft? Do you build stuff? Things like that? Oh, there we go. Now we're rocking and rolling. Oh, you're just walking? Sweet. Well, welcome in. My name is Mike Vanderpool. I am also known as Get Good Dad. I am a father, a teacher, and I am also someone who loves video games, loves the original Legend of Zelda video game, loves building things just in general, design and build. I teach design, that's what I do, so here I am. Oh, Casey the Ghost, let's go. What's up, Casey the Ghost? So you know my spiel. I don't have to tell you again. There we go. Ewas, what is up? What is up? Last night, I'm going to make a confession. Hey, let's go with Lego. It's all good. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, YouTube's up right now. Sabrina, welcome in. Good to see you again. We hope you're doing well today. Last night, I went and I actually worked by myself. Folks, one of the things I'm going to recommend anybody out there that might be trying to stream or do something, sometimes you just have to play the games by yourself without freaking, no offense, without always worrying about, having viewers and things like that. Because, part of the time, like, you're sitting here, you're engaging, you're talking, you have divided attention, and it's not always that fair. So, to you, right? It's also not necessarily fair to the streamer who does need to take those breaks, right? And have some of that time to themselves, so the playing of the games isn't 100% a job. Sometimes feels like it can feel like that sometimes, I think, for folks. So that's just my advice. If anybody out there is trying to do any streaming stuff, I would love to. I'm actually working on a course about streaming, how to be a streamer. And that's some of the information I'll be sharing, is how to manage the mental load of streaming as well. And I think that's a good piece of advice. Don't always make it about making money, and don't always make it about performing on a stream. Sometimes you love the games because you love the games. So don't lose yourself in the grind and the work part of what it takes to actually be a streamer. Sabrina, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. It looks like a lot of granite, but it's not. I got to tell you the truth, man. That'll be gone by the end of the stream for sure. Later, let go. What's up, Casey? What do you got for us? Everybody out there checking it out over on YouTube, very much appreciated. Sour Patch Lip Balm. That might be phenomenal. I'm not a big lip balm fan, though. All right, so what should we do? Well, we need to eat first because we're freaking starving. I'm hungry. We should probably check the time of the day. So it's heading into afternoon, so we don't want to do anything too crazy. I need some wood so I can make some stuff, right? I know I got wood in one of these things. Oh, that was what I was thinking too the other day. I think, or this morning when I was kind of playing, or last night when I was playing. Who even puts that on? It's funny. Then give me time to think about what I actually need to do. And one of the things I think I need to do is to consolidate the chests again, because I got a whole bunch of stuff kind of all over the place. My brain go bye-bye. Hey, what's up, Connor? How's it going? Welcome in. We're going to be sitting here playing Minecraft, building this original Legend of Zelda. Oh, I suppose I know what I can do with that much time in the day. We've got everything that we need. We probably need to get a sword. Do I have a shield? I do have a shield. That's cool. So we'll grab a sword somewhere along the way. But everybody out there, thank you for checking this thing out. One of the things that I need help reminding Ewas and anybody else that's out there that's checking this thing out. No, not right now, Sabrina. I want to be able to do is post some 3-minute shorts when they launch, probably 2-minute long shorts, I've got a program that I'm using, Opus Clips, seems to work fairly well for clipping stuff, but I've got to make it work a little bit more better. So one of the things I'm doing is I'm going to say something like buff Ganondorf, and that's the clue for Opus Clips to start recording or grab this section. So it'll be looking for phrases like buff Ganondorf. My wife is awesome. She's amazing. Most amazing woman I've ever met. All right. So there is what we're building here. Yeah, 3-minute shorts. It's a little crazy, right? Well, appreciate you stopping by and saying hi, Connor. If you want to give us a follow, like, and subscribe, Mike Vanderpool. And what I'm doing is here. Well, here's the spiel, right? Buff Ganondorf. I'm Mike Vanderpool, aka Get Good Dad, and I'm just a dude who's trying to do something cool. I am a father, a teacher, wannabe YouTube streamer, podcaster, hopefully doer of just cool and fun things till the day I die. I love video games, retro video games. 1986. 87, depends on what you read, is when The Legend of Zelda came out. And The Legend of Zelda is an amazing game. You can see the map right there in the middle, or actually it's above me, middle of the screen here. This game, action RPG, was the thing that took my like for video games and turned it into love. We'll say that. Before, I liked Pac-Man. I liked Mario Brothers. I liked Punch-Out. I liked those games. Liked Pong, I liked Pitfall and stuff on the Atari. But like Zelda was the game that took a lot of what I was reading at the time, which was like the Dragonlance stuff, The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, and allowed me to be immersed and a part of a world like that. Zelda did that with relative simplicity, 2 buttons and a directional pad. And for somebody who wants to be immersed in the game, not having to think about all the controls and all the nonsense of some of the modern games, helps with that. And speaking of controllers, it's funny, this one just lost its charge. We'll have to reconnect it. So I started building this map here of the original Legend of Zelda in Minecraft. I'd played Minecraft for a couple of years, nothing too crazy, built some towers, this, that, and the other thing. But one day I opened up this world. I'd been thinking about making Ganondorf's castle. I didn't know exactly what to do, where to put it. So I was just like, instead of that, let's just build the original Legend of Zelda in Minecraft, the original map. So I dug a hole. I put up a sign, said, it's dangerous to go alone, take this. I put some campfires on 2 sides and then put a box with a wood sword in the middle and carved out that room. And that was kind of the first thing that I did here. After that, I moved over. I built out level 1, started playing with all the overworld and everything else. Got to one point where it was just like, okay, we need to finish some part of this. And that was really finishing off this overworld map. That is the southeast corner over there along the beach, and this front wall here that takes you to those trees over there, and that is the southwest corner. Heading north, you'll go through the graveyard, and we'll head over that way here soon, and over where the Lost Woods would be if it had wood. Right now I'm missing the trees over there because I'm trying to figure out what to do. That whole back mountain over there, that is all terraformed, water dumped on lava that I did to create that mountain. And right now you can see it's about 1/3 of the way covered with some granite on top. That's one of the things I'm doing here, and you'll see me doing as I continue this stream, is covering that mountain with some granite. Because the goal here is in Minecraft survival with no mods, no nothing, be able to make the Legend of Zelda map as close as possible with bare bones, frickin' bedrock switch, Minecraft survival. And that's what I'm doing. So thanks everybody for all the attention that you're giving me. Also thank you everybody, like legitimately. Casey, you know what? Yes, 100%, dude. I'm bad timing, right? I'm all about bad timing. I'd have had the entire Zelda catalog taken care of then, right? So I teach design, and part of this build and why I'm doing this, obviously it's fun, but it's also part of a game design course that I'm building. And I teach 2D design, teach visual communication design, I teach a whole lot of stuff. So let's just go ahead and jump down here, and we'll go ahead and make some stuff happen. It's easier for me to show you what I'm doing than to tell you what I'm doing. So right now I'm running around with a stake. I have a whole bunch of cows over here and a little bit of a wheat farm because I need to continue breeding cows so that I can get leather gear so I can cover the statues. One of the features of this game is there's kind of statues all over the place. So as accurate as possible, I'm making statues, and in order to make those statues, you need to build the, what do they call those things? Kind of like mannequin looking things. And then you also then need to have some leather. So breeding cows, feeding cows. Don't ask me where these cows came from. Hey, what is up? What is up? Yeah, Silox, I think it's growing pretty good, man. It's actually growing pretty good here. We crossed 2,000 subscribers. Hey, Sabrina, you know what? Don't worry about that more than anything else. The best thing we can have is we can have folks that are watching. Right now, I don't need money. It's the watch time and the sharing and everything else and more subscribers. That's what's most important. Right now, I got 3 jobs. I'm cool. I just like that I can do this and have some company doing it. Because it does get sometimes a little lonely and boring. All right. We don't need that stuff, but we'll grab it. I thought my dog was on the counter upstairs. That's why I stopped and I was listening. Oh my goodness. Well, this is what all of these videos are going to be. It'll continue to be me walking around, talking about the things I've done, because there'll be new people coming in and they'll want to probably hear the story maybe and it'll help us hear the story for engagement. They're going to want to interact with you, because you folks out there are just some of the coolest people I've met online, that just want to hang out, be chill, and it's just it makes me feel some hope for the future, that you can actually, without too much trouble, create a community of folks who want to hang out online and just hang out and be cool. Yes, y'all. Just try to be a good person, man. At the end of the day, what else can you do? And the sheep came from the same place where all the characters in a soap opera come from. Look that one up. Look up that family tree, will ya? All right. What will you do after completing it? So that's a great question, Silox. I don't know that I'll ever be done, because at some point the pace will slow down a little bit. Yeah. I know I need better tools. I know. I need better tools. I know. Because like this project, I'm going to go to the entrance to level 4. This is a base here. So all of this spot out here, all of this is not actually the game map. It's only after you get up kind of over this wall that you actually enter the game map. The game map is 120 blocks by 240 blocks. This is the entrance to level 3. Entrances, I typically put like some tools and some everything else, and a chest, ideally to keep the resources that need to be over here. So here's some iron, so I can take some iron over level 4 so I can make some tools. More granite, that's cool. It's always good to have granite. I'm going to leave the copper here because, as you can see, this entrance is being made out of copper, but I need more wax in order to make copper that won't oxidize. Can you spawn a heroine? I don't think so. I don't know. Sabrina, it's tough. I will tell you the story of how I got to as many subscribers as I've got. But I cheated the system a little bit. My first, I don't know, you can actually see like when my first YouTube video, I don't even know when it's out. I'd have to actually take a look to see when it came out. But it's been years, and I've done a lot of different video work for companies, like videos. I've made movie. There's Heart Alliance fan that's on there. That'd be kind of dope, Silox. I think the more people that see this, the more it'll capture their attention. And then again, the community, the folks of you out there who kind of just hang out and entertain people and say hi. I think that's what's going to help with the growth. I mean, no offense, what I'm doing is, while I think it's cool, it's not that exciting because it's a lot of laying freaking blocks. So having you folks to talk to and chit chat with and being, hey, what's up, Red Car? What's up, Rush? What's up, Just a Good Gamer? That's kind of where I got to give a lot of credit to you folks and I'll say it from the start. And well, no, I'm going to say that. We'll go through the graveyard and then we'll talk about that. So the graveyard's probably my favorite place in the whole game. So I'll go show you that here in a second. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to make... How come I can't make an iron sword? Oh, because it's iron still cooking. Dodoy. Sorry, guys. It's my first day. I have not played Minecraft that long. I have to be 1,000% honest. I mean, I've played it 2 years off and on. But when I first was introduced to Minecraft, I was really, really, really afraid that if I was given an infinite amount of Legos, that I would get ridiculously obsessed. And just so y'all know, I'm on day 1,341 in Minecraft since June 16th. Father's Day is when I actually started this map. What's up, Silence? Yeah, and I will go ahead and I will make a video that shows off the final world when this overworld map is done. So I'm on pass number 2. Pass number 2 is fixing up a lot of things like putting granite over top of here. Fixing the lost woods and stuff like that. There we go, there we go. I suppose I can take the iron. Nope, I'm not going to take the iron with me. If I'm going to consolidate the resources on this map, I have to start doing it like now. So there we go. Metal can go in there along with the one piece of glass. Sorry, Uwas, I put something in there with that one piece of glass. All right, so now we're going to go over to the west here. I can show you some stuff. What's up, Jasmine? How are you? Silox. So there is a Category 5, which is a pretty big hurricane that's headed towards Central Florida. Florida is actually a really, really, really big state. So the hurricane is only going to impact a small band of it, basically right through the center. Through the center, you've got... On the west coast, it's like Tampa down to Sarasota, Bradenton, St. Pete, Fort Myer. And then going on the west side, I don't know if these cities are going to get hit up. These are just ones I know that are kind of in the western central. Like Palm Beach is kind of down at the bottom. And then you've got Daytona and some other beaches, a lot of other beaches over on the east coast. So basically this hurricane, big, huge, powerful hurricane is going to be making landfall tonight. And it's going to go through the state, and it's going to cause a lot of damage, folks. I didn't grow up. I lived in that area for about 5 years of my life. Wonderful people in that area. I would encourage everybody to pray. So, yes, y'all. Oh, for real? Homebrew D&D. Wow, dude. That sounds awesome, James. That's awesome. I mean, and that's what this will evolve into. I do have more granite as well. So down in this hole, there was a ton of granite. This is the entrance to level 7 right there. There was a ton of granite. Oops. We can probably make it to the entrance to level 6. Yeah, we'll just cut through the graveyard fairly quickly here. So the graveyard up this way. What's up, White Wolf? Liam, I'm not gonna... No, that's not a good conversation for the stream. We get young folks in the stream, so I'd rather not talk about stuff that probably should be, at least for some part of an adult conversation. There we go. This is the entrance to level 6, and these are the statues. This is why I'm breeding all the cows, so I can dress up these statues, which you'll see in the game. Are you playing with the Skibbity toilet mod on? Sam the Man, no, I'm not. No Riz, no Cap, Sigma. You've hit the bottom if you're using Sigma. The bottom of the barrel for available words, not anything else, but literally bottom of the barrel for words. Sigma, makes no sense. If somebody can explain it to me where it makes sense, I'll give you props. I have a degree in English, so. Yeah, there's actually a Breath of the Wild map that somebody built out there. Now, I think they use some software tools to do it, but it's still pretty freaking dope. No, I mean, there's no way you could do what I'm doing here in that map. It would just be wild. So yeah, over there's a place we need some statues. We'll go back and check out the check out this graveyard. In the graveyard, somebody had a great idea of adding gravestones here, and what we've done is folks like Hakim and Omni King, they were two of the first people like started watching me in the first week and have been around ever since. So they've been awesome. What's up, V? And now they're moderators. Manav, early supporter as well. Rockstar Little Bro, early supporter as well. Iwas, who may or may not still be here. Oh yeah, Iwas is still here. Is also in that group of folks who's been here quite often and now has a role of elder and is also a moderator. At some point we can talk about what the elders are, but the Desert Road, they contributed some stuff to us, made a donation. Gamer Gabe is helping watching out with some stuff. Red Dead also is around, also a part of the community and is also an elder, one of the OGs. But that's what we're doing here to kind of celebrate some of the folks who contribute to this build, either financially and or by hanging out. Big Boy also is a huge Big Boy gave me the biggest donations I've ever had, which I'm very much appreciative for all that. So the map is going extremely well. You can see here all of the layer of granite that I've got here. This is all over top of the cobblestone that I used to build this out. I think those will inevitably be statues again as well. And up here, this is where we run into it again, where we've got some little OG. Jasmine, what's up? Up here, this is the place where we have to place some of this granite. I'll pull up the map here because I think that it's a place where I also need to form the top edge a little bit. So this is the space right here, hopefully in the middle of the map that you're seeing. You've got the statues on the one side, a little bit of a jut out here. Then you've got the stairs that come down. This south edge of the wall, that's all done. This north edge of the wall needs to be complete here, which will include a door. So we're just going to lay that out with granite. All right. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 8:30. So I'm going to stream until 6 o'clock tonight. And then I'm going to go to work for 2 hours. And then I'll be back on streaming tonight. But what I'll stream tonight is just going to be duck races for the card collecting community. Yes. Don't take it for granted. For sure. It scares me a little bit because it's dark and I could see creepers. But this right here spans out into this little bit of a cliff. What's up, Oscar Gaming? How you doing? Gretz, that's right. Don't take it for granted. Coming this way, like what I would do is tear out these stairs eventually. Up here, what I'm going to end up doing, I'll put something down like that. Like up in here, this would really just be a layer on top of what exists, because there's no real reason to go in and not do it this way. I don't know why there's all that sand there, but there is. Not a huge deal. Boom, shlock, lock, boom. So putting a layer of granite over top of this death mountain is a lot of what's going to happen. Now, how much of this I do at a time really just depends on how I'm feeling and if I have a decent amount of granite. Right now, I've got a good amount of granite. I just picked some up last night. I did a solo stream just to like kind of think about the map, reset a little bit without all the folks, wonderful folks. Ooh, that's going to hurt. There we go. There we go. Coming up. Boom, shlock, lock, boom. There we go. But now, when we come over to this other side here, we have to lay out the ground again, or the granite again. So I didn't put down any cobblestone there, because I just formed the basic of it. And finally I was just like, oh, why are you putting all this cobblestone when you just have to do granite? So I stopped doing some of the cobblestone here. And this is where this path coming through here, zoom in maybe a little bit more. See, what you see on the screen is different than what I see on the screen. So I got to try to make that work out better. Taekwondo. Okay, you have fun, White Wolf. Do we have all three mods here right now? Or it is starting to become a rarer occasion, isn't it? For sure. But y'all have lives, and once school started, man, we kind of knew. Once school started, we kind of knew that it was going to be a little bit different here. So this comes out over here, and then comes in like this, and then goes back one. And it goes back one, like that. And then it comes over like two, and then it comes out like this. Now we gotta decide if we want to come out one or two. This feels like two, but it really is one. And then this one actually goes back here across from the entrance over there. Ooh, see this all? Is it mirrored? It is mirrored, isn't it? What they did with this map, folks, is so freaking phenomenal. Like it's a masterpiece in level design. I cannot wait to break this thing down a little bit more for us, because like they made this game feel so much bigger than it really is, and it truly is an amazing thing. Is that going to be too wide over there? That's 3 wide. Maybe that should only be 2 wide over there. We'll see what happens here. Because this is actually cut in over there. And if that was there, that would be there, and that doesn't make sense. So this actually has to go to the left a little bit. Can you show more progress? What do you mean, Schleckov? What do you mean, Igor? What do you want more? What do you mean more progress? What's up, T-Man? So you come in here and it cuts down, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That almost feels too wide, and that may mess with us a little bit. And then you're going to come out here like this. And at some point the first jut out, so the first jut out will be defined over on that wall, because everything else is flat. So you come in here, you got the cutout, you come in here, you come back, you got that right there, then you got a jut out, and then this. Can you show progress? Yeah, I don't know what you said then. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. So yes, there will be duck races tonight as part of what I do for the card collecting folks that I run with. This really probably should not be like this. Should probably be more like this. Maybe, baby. How was I supposed to know? Thank you, Oscar. Very much appreciated. Well, what do you think about this map then, T-Man? What do you think about this map? You think it's pretty cool? So that would go like that, and maybe even more. Where does the ladder come across then? Because where the ladder comes across does matter. Ladder comes across right here, which means that this is going to go right there, which means that can't be right there. That actually has to kind of be right there, and that's going to be what we do unless we come out a little bit more. Well, thank you. I think sometimes, folks, Jasmine, when somebody doesn't see your question, sometimes it's just better to ask it again. I know it's borderline spamming, but if enough time goes by, sometimes, you know, you just have to ask again. This feels like it doesn't have as much detail as it probably should, but that's okay. Oscar, hang out. Yeah, I'll show you the progress. Let me place these couple blocks, and I'll show you what I got going on here. We'll put down some granite here. Boom, 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 boom. Is that going to be like that then? Maybe. Maybe, baby. No. Yeah, it kind of does come out like that. So we really can't get that angle in because of the size of the map is a little whacked out. But that's all right. That'll work for us right now. I'll go ahead and jump in here in a second. It's probably time. I'm going to go ahead. I'll head over to the viewing platform so you can kind of see the whole map if that's what you're asking with regards to progress. But I am completely done with the first pass of the overworld. That's all desert right there. It's pretty dope. Looks like it's got a canyon in it. That's entrance level 1. Entrance level 4 is going to be over there as well. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch. There we go, there we go. This will be breaking through the wall of the game map. Heading out over here. There's my cows. Here's my farm. E-I-E-I-O. And now I'm not gonna go up the waterfall because there's mobs that spawn inside of this thing. This huge, awesome tower. We'll go up to the top of this. Then we will do a viewing, and then we'll go back and start laying more grain on top of that mountain. Can you build underground base? Yeah, I can show. I'll show you, since we got a lot of new folks in here. I'll go in and I'll show you what a level looks like. I'll show you what level 1 looks like. All right, then you can get an idea of what's coming next, as part of phase 2 here. What the flip did he flew? Oh, that's why that block existed there. Oh, let me grab some water. So yeah, I've got 1,343 days into this. Minecraft days into this build. I've got over 200 hours, personal hours into the build. I started this in June, and that's the map right there. Southeast corner's got the beach on it. Comes all the way across here to the southwest corner. A couple trees over there. Entrance level 3, entrance to level 4, entrance level 1 is behind those trees, entrance level 2 is behind those trees, entrance level 5 is back there at the top of Death Mountain, which is that mountain that I built out with lava and water. Now where I just came from is that's where I'm laying down some granite on top of that. Got to tune up the Lost Woods, really looking for the tree type that I should put in there. Got some more work to do in these woods as well. Honestly, I'd probably tear all of these woods out at some point. So I have no idea if there's shaders on Switch or not. I'm playing on the bare bones. The only changes I made to settings were FOV, so you could see a bigger field of view when I'm streaming vertical. And then I turned on the position and days played just because I like to know the position and days played. So right now, let's go ahead and I'll show you what level 1 looks like. Oh, snap. Ooh, that was close. The underground levels are some of my favorite things to build. I don't want to say they're easier, they're just different because there's no size things to consider. Like in this overworld, the map and the layouts is much more intricate. In the underworld, everything is to scale, so it's been easier to put together. The difference then becomes in some of the other things like dealing with the levels in the 3rd dimension, because that's important because you could potentially run into them if you put them all at the same depth. So down here, if you don't know, the entrance or level 1 is called the Eagle. This is the first room that you run into. I need to figure out a way to make these turn into like as close to statue-like as possible. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do there yet. These all are 7 by 12 rooms. They are to scale to the actual game. And the middle pieces are all to scale as well. The place where I've been able to get creative is up on the top, or up on the ceiling there. So that room over there is just nothing. That's the other foot of the eagle. Now we're up into the eagle's body. Here's some pillars. In the game, there's bombable walls. So that is how I'm representing a bombable wall by the cobblestone there. Over here, come across, and this is a room. Eventually I want to wire in all the blocks and things so that, welcome back. So like when you press this block or move this block or hit this block, this door opens. We'll get there eventually. But this is where I think you get the tip. Eastmost Peninsula is a key. At some point there should be somebody standing there. But today is not that day. So up here, this is where things got a little cool. There is water in the Zelda game. And then there's also an ocean here, which is why working with the Z dimension, that 3rd dimension, is kind of tricky. I was like, okay, this room actually had water in it, so it made sense. Hey, where's the water come from? Let's let it flow from the outside. Sweet. But I did then have to adjust because if I'd have kept going straight across, there's ocean there. So we had to like use the third dimension to go down and come over here. And now we've got a room where you can find the special weapon for the level, but we're not going to go down there because that's not as pretty as the one for level 4, and I feel like I should probably show you that one instead. All right. Boom, shalak, lock, boom. We're walking through level 1 right now. From the original Legend of Zelda. If you remember the game, this is the room where like the wall masters are at. They come at you, try to grab you, take you back to the front of the level, start of the level. Over here, this is the room where you fight the boss Equanimus, the dragon that shoots fireballs. Pew, 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 die, dragon. You get the dragon, you kill the dragon. Boom, schlock, lock, boom. You grab the Triforce. And if I could find a way to make a Triforce, that's where I'd put the Triforce. So, the other thing that I've done that's pretty cool, I'll show you over in level 4. Because this is something that'll play out, and it's all, everything I'm saying kind of fits together at some point, right? When Silox, you asked earlier what was kind of next and what am I going to do when I'm done. This whole project will never be done. I'll work on this project till the day I die. That's a fact, Jack. But Zelda 2 has elements of a side scroller. Well, what's interesting is this game does as well, but it's kind of masked because you don't play it like a side. Well, you play it like a side scroller, but the perspective could still be seen as top down, and because everything else is top down. What's up, Timothy? What's up, everybody else is out there in the chat? I'm just kind of giving the spiel. I'll get to the questions and everything else later. So this is the entrance to level 4 right here. Entrances tend to be like bases. But Zelda 2 is a side scroller. Some of the palaces and some other, it's got side scrolling elements, right? So I want to build, I want to try to build a palace from Zelda 2 just because I want to build something side scrolling to check it out and see how I could do that in this 3D space. Because building in this 3D space, it's been super, super fun and super, super creative. And as somebody who teaches both 2D and 3D and game design and a whole bunch of stuff, this is just pretty cool. So this is all level 4. Pretty cool as part of that because it gives me some stories to talk about and some perspective in what I'm doing. Here's more of level 4. You come down in here. All of this was hewn out. Level 4. I think we go all the way up here maybe. How do we get... I can't remember where the freaking, through here. Oh, there it is. Where the item room is in level 4. Is it over here? Or it's up here. It's one of the two. Oh, this got blowed up. So this isn't done yet. How in the funk diddly do I get over there? Here is, yeah, we may have to come in here if we need a little bit more granite because there's a decent amount of granite down here. But where in the funk diddly did that room go? Is it over here? Where is the where is the item in level 4? I can't remember. Where's the compass? Oh my goodness. But anyway, I think the levels turned out pretty good. They are accurate, 100% accurate to the game. That's where the key would be. Over here then, up here. Isn't over here where the... Is that covering it? That wouldn't be covering it. That can't be covering it. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah. What in the funk diddly? This is where those things come across. I really want to show you this. I got it. Dude, this is ridiculous. I actually have to look this up. Oh my goodness. Zelda 4 dungeon. Oh my goodness. I'm so embarrassed. I feel like I've lost a whole bunch of street cred here. Wait, is it not level 4 where that's at? Hold on. Anyway, shoot. All right, never mind. There's a really cool thing in level 4 that is the side-scrolling part of getting an item. The blocks and everything look really, really cool on it. I'll show y'all eventually. Just give you a reason to stick around maybe. It might be in level 2. I don't know. I thought it was in here. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and... Running in different field of view is wild. It's like you're the Flash almost. But this is level 4. It's about 80% complete. You went bear hunting Red Dead. That's awesome. In Red Dead or in real life? What's up, Davidson? How you doing? Welcome in. Could I Red Dead? Not right now. not in the middle of a stream. Ask me when we don't have 27 people in the stream. Unless there's some reason we need to have moderation right now. I don't know. So let's go back. I really wanted to show you all that, but after I get done with this, which means I have to build out, that sun's going to set. I have to build out 5 more levels. Hold on. I have to build out, finish level 4. Level 4 is about 80%. Level 3 is just getting started. That's over there. Level 6 up there. I need to do level 6. Level 9's up there. Like, I have a ton of work to do in the underworld and in the levels. Overworld, all I really need to do is lay granite over top. All I have to do is lay granite over top of nice evils. Lay granite over top of all that. Fix up the lost woods. Fix up these woods over here. That may be a phase 3 thing, those woods over there, honestly. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Well, I'm taking a sleep here, taking a snooze. Why in the funk diddly-unk? What map was I thinking of where I had... Is it level 2? I don't think level 2 has a freaking dungeon though, man. That's the thing. Zelda level 4. The snake. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, there's no room where you go down in that level? That's not true. That's not true. It's right there. In the corner of the nose. So did I not go all the way up there? We'll try this one more time, folks. Because I know I built it and it's really cool. It's worth actually seeing. So bear with me. Yeah, I'm on the Switch. And bear with me, folks. I'm trying to kind of give like an overview of this, all the entirety of everything I got going on without being like too long-winded. So this is level 4 dungeon, and supposedly it's all in the way in the upper nose of the snake where you find the item room. Maybe I blew that up, or maybe I screwed up somehow, some way, but that'll be all the way up here, and then all the way to the right. So all this stuff is to scale. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, why didn't I didn't get up here to Doi? It's over here. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, it's supposed to be up here. Did it get blown up? Oh my goodness, folks. It should be over here somewhere. All right, that was the last chance. Last try. How is the stream quality out there, folks? How is the stream quality? Hopefully it's going well. Here it is. I found it. I found it. So, thank you for your patience. In the original Legend of Zelda, when you go down to get items, it looks like what you, I think, might be able to see on the screen here, right? I don't know if you can see that or not. But when we come through here, you'll see you take kind of the ladder, but it stairs down, and then you have steps down. And then you have this brick look. I was able, ooh, almost. I got a couple of the fix. I pulled off this brick look here, so I think that this looks really, really, really cool. And this is giving me hope to be able to build like at least the palace from the original Legend of Zelda. And in here you get the ladder. And I feel like this is as good a representation of that room as I'm really proud of this. This is probably my favorite underground thing so far. And most of the dungeon levels have that. But that's got me excited for trying to build out a palace from Zelda 2 in this map. And the original Legend of Zelda, there's a theory that this map is a subset of the Zelda 2 map. And what's really interesting is even though it's massively more bigger, the theory is that this Zelda 1 map is a subset, small section of that map, and in the way that it's arranged on that map, it actually is positioned well on this Minecraft world map in order to be able to pull that off. So I'm going to actually do a side-scrolling thing. You're watching on both? I'm not even paying attention to who's watching on Twitch. I thought I shut Twitch down. Ah, well. Maybe that's why it's looking like it's lagging over on the YouTube. Is it lagging on YouTube for y'all? I hope it's not. So, what's coming next for this build? It's finishing this phase 2 stuff. The granite, the trees, the statue, blah, blah, blah. After that, I think, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but I've got 3 things I want to do. Number 1 is I want to build Hyrule Castle somewhere in this world. I love building castles. It's kind of like my thing I want to do, not more than anything else, but when I retire, I would actually really like to travel the world and build real world castles in Minecraft. Go check out those castles and then bring them into Minecraft and build them. I think that could be freaking super dope. Super, super dope. Like just as a lifestyle when I retire, there's some design stuff in there. There's travel stuff in there. It kind of brings together all the things that I'm into. There's podcasting. Like it's just everything I do can kind of come together doing that. So that's long term what the play is here with this, with at least part of this channel. And also just getting paid to play video games. I mean, that's every kid's dream, right? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. So I want to build Hyrule Castle. I want to build a palace. So finding where those are going to go will take a little bit of exploration. I don't know where Hyrule Castle should go. I do know where, according to the theory in the map of overlay of 1 and 2, I do know where, what's the words? I can't find my words. I do know where a palace would go. But we don't even need to do a palace at first. What we could do at first is we'll just do a test with a cave. Because the caves in Zelda 2 are also side-scrollers. So I really just want to build a side-scrolling world level in this game and then go from there and see what happens. I think that would be fun. What's up? What's up? Oh my god, what's going on in the chat? Anything exciting going on over there? Error, YouTube is not receiving enough data. I don't like that. Am I streaming on Twitch? I should probably stop streaming on Twitch, right? Yeah, I'm going to stop streaming on Twitch. I'll leave YouTube up. I don't want to screw up the frickin'... YouTube is more important to me than Twitch, and I don't want to screw that up. So I'm turning off the what do they call that? Turning off the Twitch, if anybody's out there watching on Twitch. So in here, all this mountain I terraformed with lava and water. And now I'm going through and I have to tune some of this up and turn some of this into granite. So sometimes I'll have to overlay the granite. And then sometimes I'll have to just dig out and replace. So in this case here on this back wall, it'll be digging out and replacing. So it's been really good. We actually hit 1,000 views in 48 minutes today. That's really, really impressive, everybody. Thank you. Like usually it takes us 2 hours to get to this many views. So that's awesome. Huge, huge, huge thanks everybody in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My moderators, my OGs, everybody who's kind of hanging out, making people feel good in the chat and welcome. I appreciate that very, very much. And we're at 2,070 subscribers right now, which is pretty cool. If we could gain like 30 a day, we'll hit, there is a potential for us to hit 5,000 this year. 5,000 subscribers would be insane for what I'm doing. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but I know it's not for everybody. Ooh, let's go. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Bam, bam, bam. Is that the sun setting again? Man, I tell you what, these days sometimes go like so fast when you don't even think about it. Something like that. 24 watching and 24 likes. That's pretty good, right? I think that there's a space for some of this freaking cozy, build stuff, cool vibes, hang out, stream, right? It's pretty good. Hey, and I mean, for me, Twitch wasn't about the mental state. I don't want to get twisted. I also don't want to talk too much about that. But Twitch, as much as anything, was voting with my dollars on where I wanted to put my attention. That's what Twitch was. That's what Twitch was. Because that's without getting too into it, that's one of the only ways we can have a real vote right now anymore is with our dollars. Ba, 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 ba. So there we go. We'll do something like that. Kind of like it having those jet outs there. That feels kind of cool. Hey, thanks, Derek. Thank you. Yes, Cyrano. How are you doing? I'll say hi eventually. And we got great moderators in here as well. Thank you for subscribing. I stream fairly regularly. That's weird. Jump. Oh. Okay, that works. All right, so now over here, this is where we kind of have the mirror pattern. I'm still working on this doggone thing. Here, this is all going to be up here like this, that, and this, and a. Well, thank you for the subscription. I mean, should we make Red Dead a moderator? You ask. I'll leave it up to you. If you would like help, I'm 100% down with Red Dead being a moderator. Red Dead, are you out there? Well, thank you. Later, Jasmine. I hope you have a good night. Well, but I don't want, like, I'm also trying to maintain my sanity with regards to streaming. I love streaming. I also know when you do it for a job, it's easy to burn out. Luckily for me, I have a job, so I don't have to think about it from that perspective. I'm also not financially tied to it, so that removes some of the stressors that I know some streamers have and face, rightfully so. What's up, Yuji? But I would like to stream about 10 to 15 hours a week, seems to be the sweet spot. And right now I'm in the hyper phase because we're growing pretty well. We're going pretty good and the map's going pretty good. I'm going to have to come out of the hyper here a little bit and probably think about more realistically. But 2 hours a day to play video games when I work for almost the entire rest of the time isn't necessarily a bad thing. Dude, we're at 30 current viewers. Let's freaking go. This is by far blown away. This is our best stream ever, folks. So thank you, everybody. This is our best stream ever. 30 freaking concurrent viewers, at least 20, 30 subscribers. We're nearing 1,200 views in like 52 minutes. That's insane, guys and girls. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's growing phenomenally well. And I just thank you, everybody who continues to support this insanity. Dude, yeah, when we get to 100 concurrent viewers, I think I'm going to dance. Yeah, I mean, EWAS, I think we're on a pretty good trajectory, which, again, I need to mind my other duties, responsibilities, but I'm doing all right. The only thing I'm not doing that I need to do is work out more, stretch more, stuff like that. That's really, really important for the gamers and people that sit in front of a computer. You can't just do this. You can't just sit in front of a computer, man. It will kill you eventually, or make you die faster. There we go. So that's good right there. This should be like 2 over and then 1. That works right there like that. But other than that, the streaming is going pretty well. So I'm going to ride it for a little bit. Coda, I thought we said no cap. I think I'm becoming it's just like anything else, right? I'm becoming, I think, a better streamer, a better host, the more that I do it. I've also know that I've picked the right people to serve as moderators. They're doing a phenomenal job of making sure everybody feels welcome and comfortable and does what they need to do when people come in here and seek attention in the wrong manner. Very, very, very blessed to have the folks that I do who are paying attention to this. Canadian. Wait, Canada's free? Healthcare is free in Canada at least, right? I have no clue about anything in Canada. I lived close to Canada, though. I've been to Canada. My son really wants to go to Canada. I'm so excited. Every time we go to the Lions game, he's like, ooh, speaking of that, what's the Tiger score? Anybody follow the Detroit Tigers? 3-1 in the middle of the 7th. Y'all, the Detroit Tigers are freaking like on the best tear of all time, man. Skibbity toilet content. Hey, that slays. Skibbity, Sigma, Rizzy, cap, no cap. What other words are y'all making up these days? Bibbity bobbity boo. That's what Skibbity sounds like a Disney movie. Every generation is so crazy. I love it. That's why I love teaching. I like hanging out with young people. Y'all keep me young. I teach college. I teach design at a college. I also teach some technical stuff. I just like learning, and I like seeing y'all learn. It's pretty cool. Like the best feeling in the world for me is helping somebody learn and grow, and that's why I'm a teacher, because that's what teachers do. Good teachers do anyway. My favorite Disney movie? I mean, do Marvel movies count as Disney movies at this point? Because, I mean, it's got to be Deadpool Wolverine. Even though I've only seen it once, like those are my favorite characters. And I think they did a phenomenal job in that movie. Old Man Logan might be pretty good too. Or is pretty good, but it's probably not my favorite Disney movie. But if you're talking like Disney movies like that, back in the day it was freaking Fox and the Hound. Fox and the Hound was the jam. I don't remember any bit of it right now, but Fox and the Hound was one of my favorite animated Disney movies when I was a kid. It's about a fox and a hound. No spoilers. No spoilers. Is Sophia being toxic again? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Nick? How's it going? Sorry I'm not seeing all the chat here, folks. That's all right. There we go. Some people, like, here's what I do, and here's the policy, folks, for those of you that are new in the channel. What we don't do is we don't give... Oops, that probably doesn't need to be there. What we don't do is we don't give people who are just using ridiculous behavior to get attention, we don't give them attention. We want to reinforce good behavior, proper entering and coming in and sharing within our little community we have here. So if anybody acts a fool out of the gate, we just put them in timeout, and then we'll go from there. Now, the length of the timeout really does depend on a lot of variables. Sometimes it's just feel. Moderators do have the ability to put people in a timeout, but we've all kind of come to an agreement. There's certain things that you can do and say that would get you banned forever. I'm not even going to bring those up because we've already talked too long about this. But at the end of the day, folks, we've got a really nice community of a wide variety of folks that come in here to hang out. And what it needs to be for me and for what I'm trying to achieve in this space is a place where everybody feels welcome, everybody feels appreciated, and nobody makes anybody, like, comes in here and just acts a fool just because they need attention. If you need attention, there's much, much better ways for you to get it, and we're willing to give you that. But in this community, you get the attention by doing positive things, by sharing out some maybe stuff that I don't know about Minecraft, welcoming other people in, talking about what stuff that you're interested in, all of that stuff, like building a community. That's what we're doing here more than anything else. In order for us to reach our, my goal of having a place where cool people do cool things, no matter what the frictiliac flavor of ice cream they eat, that's a prerequisite. So that ends up being a no-brainer. You come in here and seek negative attention, you'll get at least put in timeout, act a clown, and you'll get put down and banned for who knows how long, forever. I'm building the original Legend of Zelda in Minecraft. And Bob, just don't even give it that attention, man. Or Blob, Problem Blob, just don't even give it that attention. Wahoo, I'm doing well, man. Did you watch Minecraft Live? No, what is Minecraft Live? I have no clue even what that is. Yo, I'm not a big Minecrafter. I mean, it's an awesome game and I love it. I'll say this as politely as possible, knowing the demographics of my channel. I knew about Minecraft before some of you were born, right? Like, I just didn't play it. I remember my cousin Nick had it, and he showed me, and I was like, oh my goodness. That's an infinite amount of Legos. I could get lost playing that forever. I should probably not play this right now. So this right here, is that the second stairway or the first stairway? This is the first stairway. So the second stairway here, this is where it comes in pretty tight from the from our guys here. So it actually comes in like right in there. Ooh, that's not as tight as it maybe needs to be. Because it comes across over here. Sorry, now I'm in the mode, folks. Hey, what's up, Ewas? Mr. Zelda Man. Yes, Nova, what's up, what's up? What's up? Any tips for a job interview? So, Blatant Striker, here's what I'm going to tell you. Smile. Take deep breaths. Listen. Ask good questions. What kind of job are you interviewing for? I guess I should start there, but those will be the basics, right? In a job interview, you want to be able to tell some stories about cool things that you've done. You've got to be willing to brag about yourself a little bit. It's so weird seeing it from this direction. You got to be able to brag about yourself just a little bit. So rehearsing some of your stories about when you did things and did work, even if you don't have direct work experience, some type of experiences that you've had that's shown your ability to communicate well, that's shown your ability to organize things, all of that stuff, whether it was moving your house or helping the neighbors with something, or who knows what it might be, like communicating. But here's what everybody needs right now. If I look at what industry's got going on, what people are looking, what businesses are looking for, and what they say the younger generation does not have is that you don't show up on time. You're not necessarily pleasant. So you don't communicate effectively. You don't speak clearly. That's another issue. So speak clearly, speak slowly, show up on time. And when we say show up on time, that means you show up 15 minutes early so you're ready to go on time. Eye contact is huge. Be willing to shake somebody's hand and have a nice practice to have a firm handshake or fist bump, right? We live in a world where some of that's changed. Try to learn something that you didn't know on the interview about the business that you're interviewing with, the company that you're interviewing with. Express a willingness to, everybody in the interview wants to talk about themselves, blah, blah, blah. Use the opportunity to make the company think about itself. And that could be kind of cool. The other thing is keep your answers short. What's up? What's up? Nova, what's up? Keep your answers short in the interview. And it depends what you're interviewing for, but one of the things that you can do within an interview is ask at the end of it, is there something that you've noticed or something that lacks on my resume to where it wouldn't make sense for me to get the job, or where I'm not qualified for the job, or something to that effect? Give them a reason to really think and say to themselves, this person, there's no reason we shouldn't give this person this job. If you can make your audience, your interviewers think there's no reason we shouldn't give this person this job, that's a win for you, right? Yes, y'all. Hello from Earth. What's going on? So a lot of stuff in there to unpack. I hope that helped. I don't know. Sometimes people ask me and I ramble. Skibbity toilet. Yeah, I'll go show you right now. I can't fly because I don't have the ability to fly. But what I can do is I can go to the watchtower and we'll talk a little bit. We'll take a view on all that granite work I just did and kind of see where we're at. Now this is where we got to be careful. Mother scratcher, these guys are tough. What's the tiger score, anybody? Oh, snap. We'll have a ton of arrows by the time we're done with this. All right, so now we'll take this tour since nobody's actually seen this direction. A little bit of cobblestone to fix here, a whole bunch of cobblestone to fix up there, a little bit of cobblestone to fix there. This is the eastern edge of the map. Getting a little bit of cobblestone fixes. What's up? What's up? Yeah, that baby zombie's a little whack. What's up, Ripple Row? Welcome in, welcome in. This is the edge of the map over here along that beach. I'm just going to go take the faster way, more direct way. That tower over there, that's when I started practicing terraforming. We're going to climb that and then we'll get a bird's eye view of what this map looks like. And I can do a little bit of a reset and we can see where we're at. And I'll probably only stream for another 25 minutes. I think I'm going to wrap up at about 6 o'clock tonight. So you'll find me streaming any times between like 4 and 7 with no specific start or stop times, just based on, you know, being a dad and hanging out with kids and doing family stuff and teaching and everything else I got going on. So, yes, y'all. What's up, Pores? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Dude, we're at 1 hour and we're at 1,500 freaking views. This is legit, yo. I feel like I'm a real streamer now. So this is the map that I'm building right here. Legend of Zelda, original Legend of Zelda. I'll zoom out on that for those of you that are new in here. Oh, we're about halfway done. We're almost halfway done of covering Death Mountain with granite. That's pretty cool. So that back wall, all back there that I'm covering with granite, that is Death Mountain. I built that dumping water on top of lava. Southwest corner of the map is those trees over there. Southeast corner of the map is over there. Oh, I'm hungry. Been working on this for a while. Hey, what's up? What's up, Dan? Lost Woods I got to work on over there. There's a graveyard over there. Dungeon entrances here and there. And right now I still have quite a bit of granite. Oh, I got tons of granite. Should we just keep on working on the graveyard on the mountain for the next 25 minutes? What's up, Kosh? I might be Technoblade's dad. What else could we do? We could go run around. It's 5:37 where I'm at. We could go run around. We could go dig around, but I'm not in the brain space. I think I just want to build the mountain, yo. I think I'm just going to keep working on the mountain. We'll actually go check on those trees up there. We should, let's see. I got to make sure I got some food here. So, whoa, Nelly. Let's go make sure we got some food. Maybe kill some cows. The wheat. The circle of life. Grab some wheat. I just need a ton of food. So some folks ask, they're like, hey, why are you building this in creative? Or why aren't you building this in creative? And for me, creative isn't necessarily creative because I have all the everything. I don't really need to be creative. I just mindlessly place blocks. I mean, that's not entirely true, but, you know, kind of, sort of. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, cows. Oh. Yes. So we'll go ahead and feed some of these cows. Then we'll inevitably kill a few because we do need some steaks here. Sorry, cow. That's good enough for now. So there we go. There we go. We got those bad boys rocking and rolling. We'll go ahead up to the entrance to level 4. This serves as one of the bases in the game for us. I just think it's so much more of a challenge, and it's a cooler story to tell. Like, it's surprising. Like, people who see that I've done this in survival, they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, why not? So this whole map, right? Okay, could I go in? Have you guys seen the Breath of the Wild map that's out there? Have you seen a Breath of the Wild map that's out there? Somebody built Breath of the Wild in Minecraft. Now, they use some computer programs and other things like that to make the job easier. But, yo, they built Breath of the Wild in Minecraft. That's sick. Let's see here. We should take that tree. Oh, I don't have more of those trees? Did those die in the fire? Or did I put those somewhere else? They might be up at the entrance level 6. We got copper. Let's go ahead and we'll make more copper. We can get rid of this copper. Hey, copper. See what I've got over here. Hopefully I got some food in here. I've got iron. Cool, 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 cool. And I do have some food, but not a lot of food. I'm playing on Switch. Nintendo Switch. Where's my camera? Nintendo Switch. People ask me that too. They're like, why are you playing on the Switch? Because it's the easiest. I mean, I've got a PlayStation 4. I've got it on the computers. I've got it on the tablets. But this just ends up being a little bit easier for me. Lower barrier to entry. Oh, is there a freaking sheep stuck in that? Oh, poor sheep. All right. So what are we talking about doing? We're talking about going back up to the mountain and laying down more granite. Stop looking at my granite. Room tour. What room do you want to see, Kosh? I mean, so I'm terraforming Death Mountain. You could look at that. We've already taken a look at entrance in Dungeon 1. We've already taken a look at Dungeon 4. And that's as easy as that. EWAS, I might give a longer timeout than that, but I'm just assuming that's a kid being dumb. And dumb kids deserve second chances. Just don't be dumb in the same way the next time. I was a dumb kid once. I still do dumb things. No, I'm not going to do that. Not yet. When I get my office set up, then you can. I mean, this is my private space. I would recommend folks that if you're out there streaming, you don't let too many people into your private spaces. That's another way that you keep things separated. Hey, what's up, Dan? Ripple Row, why would I say that? Hey, what's up, Helen? How are you? Makes 0 sense why I would say anything like that. Thank you, Helen. Very much appreciated. Well, because I think that's what I've seen some streamers. So I watch a whole lot of streamers on social media, and I see there's a lot of burnout in the space. And you're letting people too much into your lives. That's what I'm going to say for some streamers, not all streamers. And I'm not even going to go down that road because I'll probably get yelled at for talking about stuff. They're like, what do you know about streaming? You're an old man. You only got 2,000 subscribers. I've lived, folks. I've been on the internet for quite a while too. So I know what that's all about. I also deal with mental health stuff. It runs in my family. It's all over the place. I've got some ADHD and some other stuff that I deal with. So I think I have some knowledge about some things, and maybe occasionally I get some stuff right. Like my dad said, even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Ripple Row, the end of this first pass. Oh, we forgot. I kind of trailed off when I was talking about what was left or what was next. On this pass, we're probably talking about another 100 hours, give or take, just to get the overworld done. and then I'm estimating about another 250 hours or another 150 hours to get the underworld done. The underworld dungeons they take a lot of time because it's a lot of digging. It's a lot of digging, and then as level 9 is going to be insane because there's like 7, 8 paths underground throughout the game, so I got to figure out how to connect those. Like level 9 is going to be a massive challenge. Kosh, not right now. No multiplayer yet. I'm thinking when I get to 5,000 subscribers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a SMP of this. I think that's what it's called. I got Hackaminator, moderator, great moderator, somebody who's been here for a long time. They're working on their own SMP. You should go check that out if Hackem wants you to. I'm going to hopefully get his assistance in helping me launch my own SMP. It'll be a copy of this world. That way folks can kind of play it and check it out. Because, was it nighttime? Because one of the things that I think would be super, super cool with this game or this map is to like release it, let folks play with it, and then without telling them exactly what it is, and see how long it would take them. Crap whistle. See how long it would take them to realize that it's what it is. I think that would be kind of fun. Wait, why did that blow? Did that blow up? Oh no, it was that tree that's there that I didn't do yet. Okay. Pop. Go to sleep. What is an SMP? I don't know. Isn't that like a world where people can come in and play, like walk through your own maps? I don't know. Where's Hackem at? Hackem, where you been? I need you. I'm saying stuff and it doesn't make sense. Oh, really? The zombie will kill those things? Oh my goodness. I was too late. Yes, have a good night, Kosh. Thank you for stopping by. I think I'll get there too. I think I'll get a lot of followers. I think that this thing really has the potential to blow up in a good way. So I really do. I think that with the map I'm building is super cool, and then the community that we're building is equally as cool. So this should grow based on the 2 rule, except for that up there could keep it from growing. Should we go up there and just trim it while we're here? Might as well. It's got stuff on the other side that looks pretty cool. We'll just take out these 2, and then we'll see if that grows. 10,000 would be super dope. I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't have 100,000 subscribers, guys, folks. Like, there's no reason. Oh, snap. What do I do about that witch? I gotta learn to fight things, right? Does that hit me through a shield, too? Alright, you witch. Is there any way to block that poison from hitting you? 100% Ripple Row. 100%. And the way that I remember people, what's really super cool is we found a way to, well, thank you, Ripple Row. That helps me keep going, right? The more people that believe in what you're doing, support what you're doing, that makes it easier to keep going. And one of the things, Ripple Row did I get hit again? No. Is as I die, I'm going to the graveyard. We have a graveyard here in Ripple Row. I don't know if you saw this or not. If you have, I apologize for wasting your time. But we have a graveyard here where the folks that consistently hang out and support through either viewership or donations, they get their name on a graveyard. So it doesn't take a whole lot to get one of these, or on a gravestone. It doesn't take a whole lot to get on these. You just got to show up and hang out. And we put people's names on the gravestones. And then we've got a group of people who are what's called elders. They're longtime folks. They actually have, it's just a tier above for the real OGs. Elders are the only ones that have the ability to become a moderator. So yeah, I'm trying to do what I can to like understand like what I'm doing is not building just a map of the game. I'm building a community of people that hang out and enjoy this. So yeah. So I appreciate you hanging out, and I appreciate you thinking that I have the potential to be a real, not a real streamer, but be a streamer that, makes some scribble scratch doing this. All right. We're just going to go back to level 4 for this. Put that down. We'll head over to level 4. We'll gather some resources, and then we will, and we'll kind of go back up and lay some granite. Nag the G, yes, that is 100% the Legend of Zelda map, the OG Zelda map. I've been working on it for 1,347 days. We're gonna do. Oh, it's morning right now, or late morning. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna play a little bit longer. At the end of this day, though, I'm gonna quit for the night. So those of you that are hanging out, checking stuff out, best thing to do is to subscribe. I go live quite often, usually about the time between 4 and 7, about this time. I'm wrapping up today because I've got some other things I want to take care of. I got some work to do. If you see me pop on stream later, I will be doing something called duck races. I do that for the sports card community. Probably not going to build any more Minecraft tonight, but tomorrow afternoon you'll see me on Minecraft doing the same thing, building out this original Legend of Zelda. So I'm going to go down here, grab this food, and then we'll head up to the watchtower. I'll give one last look at this map, kind of give you the update on where I'm at and what we're working on for those of you that are kind of new checking it out. And then we'll just do it all again, dude. It was an hour and 21 minutes, and we about hit 2,000 views, folks. This is a massive stream for me. This is a massive stream, y'all. You got to have notifications turned on, yo. And this is by far my biggest stream ever. Nag the G, you have a good one. Nag, if you want to see what I'm building, I'm going to go right now. Stick around for about 30 seconds, and I'll give you the bird's eye view of this thing. So this is not the actual game map. This is just resource building hangout map. Right now I'm streaming almost every day. That's going to change here soon. The time and when I'm streaming is definitely going to change here soon because I've got something that's kicking off here in a week or two that will definitely require more of my time. That's why I'm trying to get a lot of the time in right now. I'm building an audience right now and then streaming with a little bit more of a structured schedule in a couple weeks. So there we go. This is the map right here, original Legend of Zelda 2D game. I'm building it here in the 3D space. Southeast corner over there, it's 240 blocks wide all the way over to the southwest corner over there. Then it's another 120 blocks tall going north to south. That entire mountain back there I formed by dumping water on top of lava. Right now, looks like a little bit over a third of the way through. We're putting a layer of granite over top of all that thing. That's kind of phase 2. What's up, local Dungeon Master? Hong Kong, what's up? Appreciate that, Dungeon Master. Peace Ripple. I've got dungeon entrances, so there's also lower levels to this game that I've just started playing with recently, or that I've worked on. And I decided to focus on the overworld. So overworld needs the layer of granite. Overworld needs some of the statues dressed. Overworld needs some of the level entrances cleaned up. Overworld needs the lost woods planted. And then just needs some tuning up of other areas. And by tuning up, I mean like planting of trees here and there. Some swapping out of sand for sandstone and vice versa. So, oh, thanks, Ripple Row. I appreciate that. Addie Cute Froggy, that's phenomenal. I know you. We're friends now. Okay, so that's it, folks. Sun should be setting here soon. This is again been a phenomenal stream. I hit 2,000 views on this stream. Biggest stream ever. Hit 30 concurrent viewers. So very much appreciate everybody that's out there checking this stuff out. I appreciate you hanging out. Please do the subscribe thing. Turn on the notifications. Like, share with your friends. The more folks I can get in here kind of hanging out, I think it's the better for everybody, right? So big, huge thank you to Ewas, who is our moderator today. Thanks, Ewas, for doing that. Thank you, everybody, for the contributions and the conversation. End of the day, folks, just be good to each other. Peace.